Sára smirked, a playful glint in her eyes. When have we ever kept a low profile? Alex chuckled despite himself. Sára's rebellious side was one of the things he admired most about her, even if it sometimes got them into trouble. But this was different. This was more dangerous than anything they'd faced before. Seriously, Sára, Alex said, his tone softening. We need to be careful. We don't know who we're dealing with or what they're capable of. Sára's expression grew serious, and she nodded. I know. I'll be careful, I promise. With a plan in place, they started searching the internet for any mention of Marcus Vale or the organization he worked for. They hit dead ends at every turn. Marcus seemed to be a ghost, with no digital footprint, no records, nothing to link him to a real identity. It was as if he existed outside the normal world by working in the shadows. But their persistence paid off when they found a small, obscure forum dedicated to conspiracy theories and the paranormal. Among the wild speculation and strange claims, they found a single thread that caught their attention, a discussion about a secretive group known as the Order. According to the posts, the Order was an ancient group, hidden in mystery and full of power. They were rumored to be involved in everything from dark rituals to secret operations, with their influence reaching into the highest levels of society. The thread was full of vague references and wild theories, but there was enough there to suggest that the Order might be the organization Marcus had mentioned. They're involved in some serious stuff, Sára said, both fascinated and uneasy. This isn't just some fringe group. They've been around for centuries, pulling strings behind the scenes. If they're connected to these symbols, then we're dealing with something way bigger than we thought. Alex's mind raced as he took in the information. The more they learned about the Order, the more he realized how far-reaching their power could be. If the Order was involved in these symbols, it meant that their journey was far from over. It had only just begun. We need to be careful, Alex said again, his voice urgent. If the Order is as powerful as they say, they'll be watching us. We can't afford to make any mistakes. Sára nodded, her face serious. We'll need to be cautious, but we can't back down now. Not when we're this close to finding out the truth. They spent the next few days researching the Order, piecing together whatever they could find. The deeper they dug, the more they realized just how little was known about the group. The Order operated in secret, their activities hidden from the public. But there were whispers, rumors of their involvement in events that had shaped history, of their connection to the mysterious and the unknown. As they gathered information, they noticed something unsettling. The symbols on Alex's laptop were changing. The patterns were shifting, evolving in ways that seemed to match their progress. It was as if the symbols were reacting to their actions, guiding them toward something, though what that was remained unclear. It's like they're alive, Sára said one evening as they studied the screen. Like they're leading us somewhere. Alex couldn't shake the feeling that she was right. The symbols seemed to be more than just a code. They were a map, a path leading deeper into the unknown. But where that path would take them and what they would find at the end was still a mystery. As they prepared to take their next steps, Alex felt a growing sense of dread. They had uncovered the first threads of a conspiracy that went far beyond their understanding, and they were being drawn into a world that operated by its own rules. The stakes were higher than ever, and the price of failure could be more than they were willing to pay. But despite the dangers, despite the fear that gnawed at him, Alex knew they couldn't turn back. The symbols had chosen them, and they had chosen to follow the path before them. Whatever lay ahead, they would face it together, armed with their wits, their determination, and the knowledge that they were on the brink of uncovering a truth that could change everything.